Hi, hello. Catherine here. Welcome back to part 3 of Gone Home. I believe it's part 3. Pretty positive it's part 3. What did we do? Where were we? Actually, we had discovered a bunch of little hidden thingies. Okay. I did uninstall the game, reinstall the game, to try and correct the issues we were having of not being able to open up doors. It seemed to have solved the problem. So, I know that, yep, grab loose panel. Beep, beep, beep. Take 2. Wait, no, take 2. Take second combo scrap. Right, 3 times. Stop at full turn passing first. Oh! Property of Sam. Private. Oh, Sam's locker combo added to backpack. Oh yeah. Heaven at the edge of the world. Private. Do not read. Why would... I mean, I guess that's why you hid it in the wall, but also... Whatever. The Green Glacier, Part 2, Samantha Greenbriar, 9th grade. If you didn't want anyone to read it, I don't feel like I would have dated all that. Allegra and her scouting party peered down warily through the dense canopy of rustling leaves from their perch high in the forest branches. Mere feet away, sunlight shone brightly off of the inner ice walls of the glacial basin in which the forest grew. It was a strange sight indeed, such lusciousness juxtaposed with the frigid ice formations. Allegra leapt forward without hesitation, bounding through the high branches. The first mate had been captured by the Green Glacier's Amazonian tribe. His life hung in the balance. We have to hurry! Her party followed behind, moving quietly as a breeze through the greenery. Allegra landed in the clearing and shouted, "Stop!" She saw the Queen Amazonian up on her pedestal, reaching for the lever that would drop her first mate into the vat below. She shouted, "No!" and flung her saber at the Amazon's reaching hand. You know, like the giant corporation Amazon, little box. Yep. But it was too late. The first mate screamed as he fell to the water, then splashed down, and all was eerily silent. Allegra looked on, frozen in fear and remorse. She had been a moment too late. But then, from the vat, something began to emerge, a head of dark brown hair, just like the first mate's. Then the shoulders and sleeves of his coat, soaking wet. But as the figure stood and the water poured down, Allegra saw that the first mate had changed. Lots of thunder right now. He was no longer a man at all. In fact, what looked back at her were the eyes, the face, the hair and hands, and body of a woman still in the first mate's clothes. Still the first mate, she spoke in a soft, clear voice. "Captain?" The Amazonian queen said, "She is one of us now. She is ours." Allegra drew her magical flintlock pistols from her belt, and her crew readied their swords. Allegra glared into the queen's eyes and said, "That's the love of my life, and you can't have her." "Ah, so you have been using this to, Yep, we're back. Been using your literature, your writing abilities as a coping mechanism to deal with the fact that life is hard and homophobes are real." Okay, so what we're doing is we're going to actually go break into my sister's. All the doors are open. They were all busted before. What was the locker combination? How do I get into my backpack? I don't remember. It's 51. What? No, that's not right. I know how lockers work. I'm just gonna guess at the first number. Let's go ahead and open. Okay, that's a horrible sound. I'm so sorry. Because I'm a cheater. This might not even work. I didn't try 0. It was 0. Ugh. Okay. Examine photo. That's a lot of, like, tape that you've pulled down. Hey, you've got a key, a box of cigarettes. Oh my gosh. Remarkably smooth. Don't smoke, kids. It's bad for you. You stole all that. These are stolen clothes. Oh, I didn't recognize that the first time I played this. Gosh, Sam. Oh, okay, yeah, and you have your own adult-friendly stuff.
Lonnie came over today. Everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... couldn't find the words. I felt
Happens.
like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed.
Stay.
I looked at her.
Headbutt.
Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Boom! Straight out of the closet. That's so cute. It's so sweet. Is this Lonnie? It's Lonnie. Oh, that's so cute. That's so sweet. It's so wholesome. I feel like the voice actresses, voice actors, whoever, whatever you want to say, I don't know the words anymore. I get confused. Really did a phenomenal job trying to like capture the feelings. Oh, I hate that. The feelings of uncertainty in your sexuality, growing up, learning what makes you happy, you know, and trying to manage that and deal with that under your parents' household rules and shenanigans. And then we just casually throw in the fact that, like, you have hidden compartments in the house, which is not, I don't like it at all. Hello. Oh, and this is the door I managed. Hate it. Oh, God. I know that they did that just to mess with me, but I don't like the dark. I'm gonna, what does this say? For God so loved the world, he gave his only son. I don't want to be in the murder room. Whew. Icky. Not a fan. Alright, I got a key. Wait. I have to remember the house. Where am I right now? To basement? Is it the key to the basement? Do I have a name for the key? It says basement. Okay, so we're heading to the basement. To the basement. I hate basements. I do not like the basements. I'm not a huge fan of attics either, though, actually. Did I already read this? Please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. Listen, if the lights are gonna go out on me in here, I'm not gonna be in here. Yay. Like, I know that nothing comes out at me in the game. I am aware. Rude. They just make it extra creepy just for fun, and I hate it. Flip. What's this? I want some snacks. Potatoes. Read. No. Dear Samantha, I would like to cordially thank you for having me to your abode for the Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoyed the flavorful potatoes, and also it was weird being around your parents for that long, but it was pretty funny how impossible it is for your dad not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Very cordially yours, your close friend and confidant? Is that how you spell that? Lonnie D. Look. A fancy man and a piece of chicken. Dear Miss DeSoto, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you in kind for being such a gracious host of the festivities at your father's estate, following the aforementioned meal with my parents. Your family's Thanksgiving feast was the more enjoyable of the two events, I must say. I especially appreciated the time I spent with your grandmother, who's a lovely woman with sterling taste and a refined air. Let's do it again at the same time next year, shall we? Indeed, Madame Samantha L. Greenbriar, Esquire. I'm assuming that's what that stands for. What's this? Oh, that's Samantha and Lonnie. How come you got a little rat, little bird?
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... Well, you know.
I can't see.
So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
Why'd you get all creepy there? Crickly crackly. Sorry, the audio got a little janky there. I mean, my first girlfriend and I dated for a year before we told anyone. Sometimes you gotta hide. Oh man, one of my old sex ed assignments. Oh god, I'm not gonna read all of this. Oh, this is going to... okay. So, I believe what we're trying to compare here, like sisters or whatnot, is You're playing as Katie, the oldest sister right now, and then Sam's your younger sister. Y'all were pretty close before Katie left to go do things in the world because she's an adult now. This exact assignment, trying to like not unravel, but unjumble the sentences for a paragraph to explain the menstrual cycle. Katie just did the assignment. Sam's was like a 3-page long story that she just added in phrases from the assignment, and the teacher was not happy. So I did not catch that the first 2 times I played this game. K is for kind, A is for amazing, I is for intelligent, T is for talented, L is for lighthearted. I thought that said lightheaded. I is for important, N is for nice. In the garbage. So this is all your junk, okay? You just decided. And I guess you got first place because you're a smarty pants, and then Samantha got into cigarettes, you know? It's interesting the way they do these things. You don't need to be so creepy, but I understand why. Just like Home Alone, there's a monster in the basement. It happens to be the furnace. What the hell was that? This is a huge basement. Holy. Hey, let's not make weird sounds, please. This kind of looks like you could... Why are we not using the basement for more anything? What? If I bought a house with this much junk in the basement, it would be my first priority to get rid of it all. I'm like, this is just empty space. Hello? I don't know what that says. I'm turning on all the lights. Because this is crap. Oh, God. Oh, it doesn't work. Well, forget that. Walking, walking, walking. Okay, we're going to explore this entire basement. As per usual in the exploration of the game, I just needed to turn the lights on so that I could see. Okay, you're really loud. I don't see anything over here for me. What is this? Dear Samantha Greenbriar, we would like to congratulate you and your acceptance to the creative writing track of the Reed College Summer Program for Young Scholars 1995 session. Okay, so Samantha did apply for that, because Samantha obviously has a knack for creative writing. Based on your portfolio and academic record, we are also pleased to offer you financial aid to cover 75% of the summer program's tuition and fees. That's awesome. The attached documentation contains specifics regarding your schedule, optional secondary track sessions, and your dormitory assignment. We very much look forward to your participation in the summer program and a grand congratulations.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing. And I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
That's rough. It's life. That's hard. Richard Greenbriar. Okay, so I guess we didn't like you. You didn't like someone. 14-karat gold heart pendant in 2 halves, customizable with up to 10 letters, names, dates, initials, anything you can dream up. Gift boxed, imported. L&S. Young love, and how the world feels like it's all so not important other than that one person. From the desk of Richard Greenbriar, Ph.D. Oh. That's my dad. That's my grandpa? So, Richard Greenbriar was the brother of the person whose home we're in currently. I cannot remember his name right now. My brain is like, Mason? Masan? I have no idea. That sounds accurate. And Terrence's dad, we evidently don't like. And Terrence is Katie and Sam's dad. So we got Papa, Terrence, and you got Grandpapa. And then Uncle Papa, who died. Dear Terrence, thank you for sending along a copy of your newly published book. An author's first published manuscript is a monumentous occasion. I read it this afternoon. I certainly recognize my son in the subject matter. An author's work is the externalization of that which he holds dear and that which he fears, and in this respect I believe your work was successful. But the lens through which the personal... Oh, wow. Okay, I speak English. But the lens through which the personal shone was needlessly clouded by genre cliches and implausible dime store science fiction. Deus Machina. I congratulate you on the surviving the great ordeal that is publication, and rest assured that readers of your chosen genre will lap up copies hungrily. But I urge you to shed artifice. You can do better. With a father's love and encouragement. Rude. I mean, that's his first book, dude. Okay. I think that's mom's citizenship stuff. Okay, so you were not born here. Okay, certificate of naturalization, United States of America. On July 20th, 1972, the court, having found that Janice Elizabeth Conley Greenbriar, then residing at 1010 Fifth Avenue, Seattle, Washington, intends to reside permanently in the United States and has complied with the applicable provisions of such naturalization laws. Complied, not compiled. She has not compiled a list of laws. She has complied with the laws. And was entitled to be admitted to citizenship, thereupon ordered that such person be, and she was admitted as a citizen of the United States of America. The testimony, whereas the seal of the court, is hereunder affixed this 20th day of July in the year our Lord 1972. Where did you move from, though, originally? I see a photo. I'm gonna check out the lounge in a moment. I can't turn that light on. You have all this stuff down here. Did you even have an inventory? Do you even know what you have in your home? Exhausted. Examine newspaper clipping. Boone County Register, Friday, December 10th, 1965. Mason's Pharmacy changes hands. Shoppers of Main Street were surprised today at the announcement that Mason's Pharmacy would change ownership for the first time since it opened 10 years ago. Rumors swirled that the sudden sale of the pharmacy was transacted for a song. When asked about speculation that the deal had been signed for as little as $1, Mr. Samuel Onstein, Oscar Mason's longtime assistant and now proprietor of Mason's Pharmacy, told the Register, "The specifics will remain between myself and Mr. Mason. Mr. Mason has taken sick and was unavailable for comment. Mason's Pharmacy is still located on Main Street, but under new management." Oh, okay. So I think what happened was Oscar Mason got sick, whether it was mentally or physically or whatever. It's still an illness. It still takes you down just the same. Because he passed away just before they moved into this house. Or something like that. I don't think it's been 20 years. Hey Sam, I'm writing to you from Multnomah Falls. I'm here on a stupid class trip, which is stupid because it's March and I don't know if anyone who's running this school has been to Oregon, but it's cold and rainy as shit in March. Wish you were here. Oh wait, you are here because I'm writing this to you in the gift shop. Oh shit, here you come. Oh.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Now, do what makes you happy, even if it's against the grain. Unless you're a bad person trying to hurt people, that does not count. But just trying to find the people you love, that's okay. Do it. X-ray specs. I don't have a tape on me right now. Yolando de Soto. I'm not reading all that here. Miss Samantha Greenbriar. What? Roar? Oh, this is the outside of an envelope. I understand. I picked this up. Dear Sam, I'm so happy you liked the drawing. I was thinking of us when I drew it. I knew you'd be able to tell. You'd love Mexico, I think. Probably. The nature here is totally different than back home. I keep thinking about Allegra and the first mate lost on a mysterious island where even the plants are out to get them. And then I think of them together out there in the wilderness together, and I start thinking of you again. I lie here in bed and I can almost feel you. I've been trying to save up for when we're together again. I haven't done a good job, okay? But I tried. Okay, enough about that. Your last letter got to me the day before we start driving back north. We'll be racing this letter home. If I get home first, we can read it together. And yes, I'm taking tons of photos. We'll have to spend so much time together in the dark room. That's so cute. That's so cute. Okay. What's this? What's this? What's this? Girl Scout, the band formerly known as Cub Scout. See what's going on here? Role model, authority, main squeeze, telling stories, instruction, first mate, self, Girl Scouts, denial.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
You're so cute. Okay. Oh, I have so many things I could talk about. Oh, young queer love. It's so sweet. It's so wholesome. Sinwald fine jewelry. Okay, so you bought it. It was $80. Paid in cash. Grab a cassette. It's this Girl Scout self. So listen. I got copyright on the last one. What's this? Okay, that was fun. Just a little too loud right now while I do other things. Hold on, wait a minute. I don't have a combination for this one yet. I wonder if that's in that book. Okay, it's nice and creepy in here. Cannot see shit. We're gonna put that there. Why was that in there? Why was that in there? Is there anything in here for me? I don't really think so. I can't grab anything else. Okay, well that's just a creepy door, I suppose. I think there was a book back over here. And like, what are these? They're just bells? How come that one's broken? The front doorbell? Okay, well I don't know why that's broken and the other one's missing. Where is the combination? There was a book. There was a book that I threw somewhere. It's not over here. I do not remember, unless I'm not in the right area, which is fair. But I picked up a book and then I threw it down. Was it you? One of Granddad's books. No, because that's Richard Greenbriar, 1961. But he's got a book. Let's try 1961. I could just try dates. I don't feel like this is going to be correct, though. No, okay. So, I don't know the combination for that at the moment. I don't remember. What do I got going on? Storage to upstairs servants' quarters. Junk room. It looks like there's another door opening in the back of the junk room, though, doesn't it? Where is the junk room? You see that? Looks like there's an opening back here. Oh, there is. Hello. I didn't know what that was. That freaked me out for a second. This house is huge and unsettling. Oh, and I hate it. I love it, but I hate it. Where does this take me to? Let me out! What's this? Whole handle. Oh! Fancy schmancy. What's this? Read note. Mason's Pharmacy, 1963. I got it. 1963. I was close. I was 2 years off. guesstimations. Okay, we're gonna go pop that code in 1963, and then we'll come back up here and explore this room. 1963. It's been a minute since that time, since that year. 2023, just a few years, like 5 or 10, you know. Oh, I love that. That is what I want. Keep it nice and simple for me. What's this? What is it? Can we flip it around? Valerian. What's this? A syringe. So you were ill, and you're doing some kind of attempting to heal yourself. Okay, okay. Solution of morphine. Okay. So you were in a lot of pain, I would assume. What's this? Yep. Unless that's something else, but I don't know. I am not a scientist, I'm not a doctor. They look like sticks of butter, if I'm being honest with you. Oil of clove. Okay. You like making mummies over here? Hydrogen peroxide. What is this? I don't know what that is. 2 or 3 tablets, 3 times a day. And we got a hose there that I guess I can't grab, but I can grab this. Oscar Mason, return to sender. Oh, Mary Greenbriar. Interesting. So... Oh no. So this is Oscar sending mail to Mary Greenbriar. I don't know who that is. Dear sister, now we find out. Wow, and I got sent back. Dear sister, I write what shall be my last appeal to go unanswered, one way or the other. I feel a prisoner as on an island, with no jailer, no human soul for commune, only my one mind examining itself, endlessly, endlessly searching for relief. In the years since transgression I have sought no absolution, only bare forgiveness. In good faith I have removed myself from all temptation, sacrificed to prove my commitment however I can imagine. Since mother's passing I have yearned for nothing more than the acknowledgement of my own kin, to be treated as a human again, to breathe the air of human spirit once more. By grace even a wretch like me could be saved, but I do not expect it. If no response is received, I shall henceforth accept my sentence and one day simply cease to be. With a brother's love always, Oscar Mason. Oh. Were you just having a hard life? I don't know if I get more of Oscar's story, but, like, this tells me he was having a hard time. You know? I don't know what that is, though. So, like, I don't know if he was just a suffering addict. That everything just kind of went to hell for the poor guy. And what's that? Hold on. Where am I? I can't get in here. This looks like it was blocked off, though. Interesting. That's the servants' quarters, but whatever. I have a question. I don't know what happened to Oscar, per se, other than obviously not a good life. Something going on. Your family doesn't really want to talk to you. I don't know what Oscar did to upset everyone. I don't remember. I don't recall his story well enough other than the little bits that we've all seen together. Okay. We'll go that way last. This is the last. This is huge. Oh my gosh, this is another door? Is this another door? Open panel. I don't know where I am now. That's a little creepy. We're gonna close that because none of the lights are on the outside. That just takes me downstairs. Bratmobile. Hey. Alright, examine scrap. Costume, skeletons and devils. Cheerleaders from the Smells Like Teen Spirit video. One girl dressed as Jackie Kennedy. The Psycho House Girl. The coolest stuff about being the Psycho House Girl. Cool thing number 1. Everybody in the hall thinking you don't know they're looking at you and whispering as you walk past because I guess they haven't heard of Peripheral. That's a lie to mom and dad situation, but it was so worth it. Oh, so these are the little notes that Sam's been leaving around, just seeing that they're written, and I'm supposed to be finding them, I'm assuming. Woman outlaws. This will show you who runs things around this joint. She's tougher than a wild Mustang. No female is gonna tell me. Murder. Boop. Alright, I understand I have to get to that. I think I've read everything over there. I do not have what I need. To Samantha Greenbriar from the principal. Dear Miss Greenbriar, I appreciate the time and effort you put into writing your letter. It showed me initiative and was well written, but it does not change my mind on this matter. While I understand that Miss DeSoto is a friend of yours, the fact of the matter is that she defaced school property with profanity. The fact that she allegedly defaced her own locker in retaliation for another student doing the same to yours is immaterial. As to your complaint that no other student has been punished for their part in this incident, the fact is that no guilty party has come forward, and there has been no convincing evidence as to who might have defaced your locker. In other words, there is no one to punish. I would suggest letting this issue drop, as it will only bring more unwanted attention on yourself, which I believe is what you claim began this whole incident in the first place. So is Sam now being harassed?
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
I mean, Lonnie's just trying to make it work. That's hard. Oh, I almost joined the military. I was very close to signing up and joining as well. Captain A. This one's for you, gross man. Oh, that's cute. So that's the two of them. Wipers. Had enough. The Great Goodfellow Ride in 95. Heard enough. Had enough. Kicking against the patriarchy. I love this game. It's so wonderful. Bratmobile and such. What's this? Your Zine. Oh, this. Zine's jam. The bestest. Alright, we're exiting. Moving on. And this is actually going to be a beautiful place to stop this video. We explored the entire basement. I think we did a pretty good job. Got a little bit more of Oscar's story, we're really picking up on the queer agenda in the game, you know, and how beautiful that is, and like discovering yourself as a teenager, and love and young love and pain and hurt and all those things. But for now, we're gonna end it here. I will join you for the next one. This is, I think, the third part in Gone Home. I'm gonna figure that out after. The fourth one should be up shortly. I'm gonna try and bust some of these out. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, subscribe, do the thing. If you didn't, that's fine as well. I'm not offended, because I don't really care about what you do to fill your time. Have a good one. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye-bye-bye. Bye.